What if I told you the real origin of Easter Islands? Moai is even more fascinating than the mystery. These giant stone figures were not made by aliens, and they were not random stone heads left behind by some lost super civilization. Archaeology points to something far more powerful. The Moai were created by the Rapa Nui people, and they were built to represent revered ancestors and sacred power. For centuries, people looked at the Moai and saw a puzzle. Who carved them? Why were they made? And how were they moved across one of the most isolated islands on Earth? Today, researchers have a clearer picture. Most of the statues were carved from volcanic tuff at Raraku, the island's main quarry, where many unfinished Moai still remain like a stone factory frozen in time. The true origin of the Moai begins with the beliefs of the Rapa Nui. These statues were not just art, they were spiritual and political symbols, tied to lineage, memory, and authority. Almost all of the Moai were carved at Raraku. Recent studies suggest multiple workshop zones, meaning the statues may have been produced by several smaller working groups rather than one giant operation. Then comes the question everyone asks: how did they move these giants? One modern explanation is the walking hypothesis, which argues that many Moai were transported upright in a controlled rocking motion. And here's the detail that stuns almost everyone. Many of the famous heads are actually full statues buried by centuries of sediment. The Moai we usually see in photos are just the tip of the stone iceberg. Some Moai had eyes, awakened with coral and obsidian, and some wore huge red topknots called pukao. These details gave the statues extra power and meaning within Rapa Nui culture. So the true origin of the Easter Island Moai is not supernatural, it is human. The mystery is real, but the answer is not aliens. The answer is the Rapa Nui, a sophisticated culture of art, engineering, and spirit.